Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley. Running a little late, aren't we? Detention again?
You know, that's what's wrong with you, Mr. Belvedere. You always think the worst of me. I mean, maybe I'm late because I went to the library or played ball with my friends or stayed after school to do some extra credit.
Well, did you?
No, I had detention.
What did you do this time?
All I did was lock this new substitute in the book closet. Everybody thought it was funny until he started yelling, "Let me out, let me out. I'm a claustrophobic," whatever that means.
Wesley, claustrophobia is the extreme fear of being confined to small places. It's no joking matter.
Gee, I didn't know. Next time I'll lock him in the gym.
That's the lad.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Hey, Wes.
Uh-huh. Hello, ladies. How did things go at the retirement home?
Lousy. Our club's been going there every week for a year now, but I think we're the ones getting old. Yeah, I was telling this lady about my coat hanger collection, and she just fell asleep.
Really?
Do you think I'm boring, Mr. Bricklayer?
I think you're out of your mind.
You got any great ideas, Mr. Belvedere? Yeah, you're pretty old. What gets you excited?
Well, not much anymore. Except perhaps the thought of you moving to Brazil.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're being serious.
Well, it does occur to me that many elderly people enjoy the warmth and companionship of a small pet. I even believe there is a program here in Pittsburgh that provides these animals.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought that stuff was just for guys in jail.
They have them for them, too, Wesley, so don't worry. You'll get your turn.
Mr. Belvedere, that's a great idea. Don't you think so, Ange? Yeah. Hey, man, girl's got a couple of pit bulls he wants to get rid of. Do you think the old people will like them?
While you're at it, why not put a great white shark in the jacuzzi? Getting a little bit narcissistic, aren't we?
No, I feel okay. So, what do you think, huh?
Well, I think with a little ointment, it'll clear up in no time.
It's a mustache.
Oh.
It's just, now that I'm in college, I want to look a little older. You know, more sophisticated.
I see.
Well, I've only been working on it a few days.
In that case, I think it's coming along very nicely. Especially the hair on the right.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens.
George isn't around, is he?
The last time I saw him, he was going down the hall with a bag of Cheetos and his rubber ducky.
Oh, good. Because I don't want him to see this. It's a gold watch.
Oh, what's the occasion? Are we retiring Mr. Owens from the family?
No, it's for our anniversary. We're celebrating our 20th next week, and I wanted to get George something really special.
Oh, it's very lovely.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see his face when I give it to him.
Neither can I. Especially when he forgets to get you anything.
George wouldn't forget our 20th anniversary. Would he?
Sorry about these big guys. They kind of fell in the tub.
Oh, that's all right, George. If I get hungry, I'll just dip them in some Prel.
See you guys later. I got to get down to the station.
Oh, George, don't forget you got a big day next week.
One step ahead of you, big guy. I already got it marked on my calendar.
You do?
Pirates start spring training next Tuesday. And this year they're going to kick some butt.
Perhaps they'll start with his.
Okay, Bukowski, place your bet.
All right.
Oh, my. Looks like the high rollers have come to town.
No reason to go crazy, Ernie.
Okay, dealer shows a 10, you got a 13.
I'll stay.
What do you mean you'll stay? The dealer shows a 10, you take a card.
But I'm happy with these, Ernie.
All right. 15. Dealer has to draw. 8. And the dealer's
bust.
Oh, would you like to up the stakes? We could play for clothes.
Hey, everybody, look what we brought.
Hi, want to pet a puppy?
Oh, look. Oh, he's so wrinkled.
Yeah, I kind of figured you'd like him.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already told you I don't want no stupid pet.
Mr. Sparks, it'll be fun.
If I wanted something to stink up my room, I'd take Bukowski here.
Come on, Mr. Sparks. Me and Angela picked out something real special just for you. Surprise!
Oh, great. I tell them I don't like dogs, they bring me Cujo.
No, his name's Pierre, and he's a St. Bernard. Yeah, it comes with a keg and everything.
Oh, yeah? Well, now, maybe there's something in here an old man might enjoy, huh?
Yeah, it's prune juice.
You should have made it pickle juice to match his disposition.
Come on, Mr. Sparks, let's take Pierre for a walk. We'll even let you hold the leash.
Sure. Poochie here sees a Siamese. Next thing you know, I'll be doing 90 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Oh, don't listen to him, girls. The more he complains, the happier he is.
Well, then I must be having the time of my life. Sticking around with you three lunkheads.
Gee, thanks.
I'm home. Anybody here?
Hi, honey. I thought I heard you in here.
Hi, Marsh.
Oh, honey, there's nothing in there I shouldn't see, is there?
Not unless you can't stand the sight of a weed whacker.
I'll be upstairs.
Hey, Belvedere. What's with her? She's been acting like that all week. I didn't forget her birthday, did I?
No. But you're about to forget your 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh. That's a special one, isn't it?
It is to most people, but then they're not married to you. Let's say it rates more than that box of butterbrickle that you gave her last year.
Oh, yeah. Well, you ate most of that anyway. Oh, I better think of something.
Mm-hmm.
Some flowers might be nice.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere,
Hello, Wesley.
turn up another speeding ticket?
It's a lotto ticket.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know you liked to gamble.
I don't really. But I like to buy a ticket at the market every now and then, just for fun. Of course, I haven't picked any winning numbers.
Really? I win all the time.
What?
I mean, I know I'm not old enough to buy a ticket, but I still like to pick the numbers anyway.
I see. And how did our little make-believe Maya Lansky do this week?
Not so good. I only guessed 4 of them.
You got 4 out of 6?
That's nothing. A couple weeks ago, I got 6 out of 6.
Wesley, did you realize that jackpot was worth over $7 million?
Yeah, too bad I'm not allowed to play.
I'm allowed. Wesley, how wonderful to see you. Did you have a good day at school? Here, let me take your books. I want you to sit down and relax. Mr. Belvedere has prepared you a little snack.
What's going on? Did you kill another one of my turtles?
Wesley, you remember those numbers I had you pick for my ticket? Well, 4 of them came in. I won $29.
Oh, yeah? That's great.
Just out of curiosity, what is your system?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, how do you pick numbers? I mean, do you use license plates? Birthdays?
No, I don't do anything like that. I just sit in the dark and the numbers kind of come to me.
Yes. Well, since I'm going to the market again tomorrow, I thought we might try our luck again.
Sure.
Wonderful. Bon appetit.
See, Mr. Belvedere, we're going to the rest home to pick up Mr. Sparks.
Ah.
And Mrs. Bukowski, too, if she's feeling better. She's been acting kind of tired lately.
Yes, I know the feeling. I believe it's called Angela-itis.
Hope I don't get it.
So where are you two dragging them off to today?
Well, it was Mr. Sparks' turn to decide, so he said he wanted to go to this African cultural place. Yeah, I think it's called Benny's Congo Room.
Yes, I understand you can get your head shrunk there during happy hour.
Hello, Mr. Sparks. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hi.
Nice try, but Mr. Belvedere told us Benny's Congo Room's a bar, so we're taking you to the movies instead. We thought we'd take you to see Snow White because you're always so grumpy. Well, come on, let's go sign you out. And I'll go get Dolores.
Bukowski ain't coming.
Oh, is she still feeling sick?
No, she's feeling dead.
What?
She died of a stroke this morning. Stupid broad. Never could play cards with it, damn.
Sold, but we're having...
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
Hey, Belvedere.
Hello, George.
I did it. I found the perfect anniversary present for Marcia. I bet she's going to love it.
I bet you $100 she doesn't.
What are you talking about? It's a 20-speed blender. One setting for every year we've been married.
In that case, I make it 200.
Killjoy.
Hey, Mom, do I look okay?
Oh, you look fine, honey.
Oh, it's just I've never been to a funeral before, except the one for Wesley's hamster. I'm not so sure how to act.
Oh, you'll be fine, honey. Just remember to bring some tissues, and when you offer your condolences to Mrs. Bukowski's family, be respectful, but not too emotional. There's nothing worse than people who get too carried away.
I'm ready. There you are, Mr. Sparks.
Oh, hi, girls.
I missed you at the funeral.
I was going to go. I guess I lost track of the time.
Hey, is that you?
Yeah. Sergeant Ernest J. Sparks, U.S. Army. That's Atlantic City, 1945.
Who are those two girls you're with? Your wives?
That's Peggy, and that's Ginger. Real nice girls. Pull taffy for a living.
Boy, they sure seem to like you.
They were just grateful because I won the war. Yeah. We played a little skee ball, drank a little booze, danced. Finally fell asleep under the boardwalk, waiting for the sun to come up. Best time of my life.
So you want to get something to eat or something?
No, thanks.
Oh, we could take you to that mud wrestling place you're always talking about.
You girls go ahead.
Look, Mr. Sparks, we know you're depressed.
I'm not depressed. I'm all right.
Well, something must be wrong. I mean, we've been here for almost 5 minutes, and you haven't said one nasty thing to us yet.
Just get the hell out of here.
That's better.
I mean, if Bukowski wants to kick off, that's her stupid business. But I'm sticking around here, so why don't you two bubbleheads hit the road before you bore me to death?
Come on, Ange.
Hey, Belvedere. Now I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
I mean, Marcia's anniversary present. I finally found something that's real special and romantic.
Altoona Motor Lodge. Hourly rates available. That is romantic.
It's just not any old motel. Marcia and I spent our honeymoon there.
Why? Was Niagara Falls closed for repairs?
I remember it was back in '68. We didn't have a lot of money. Just a couple of crazy kids, just starting out. Hey, come on, Marcia. This place is pretty groovy.
Aren't you like forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, like, this place is so far out, it's in.
Right on.
Oh, George Field. Little moon shadow just kicked me.
Or moon doggy if it's a boy.
Moon doggy?
Yeah, but then he got born and he looked more like a Kevin's. So, what do you think, big guy? Is this romantic or what?
Yes. I especially like the panoramic view of strip mining. Yes, operator, that's right. The East Kensington Wagering Society. In London, yes. And ask for Reggie.
I'm home.
Oh, Wesley, you're just in time. What do you think of the number 8?
I guess it's okay. Hey, are you betting again?
Oh, not really. No, it's just that Princess Anne's favorite schnauzer, Fritzy, is going to have pups, and I thought it might be fun to guess how many.
Huh?
Hello, Reggie. Lynn here. Listen, about the royal litter. Put me down for £5,000. Hello? Hello? Wesley, what are you doing?
Mr. Belvedere, you can't bet on crazy stuff like that.
Oh, nonsense. We do it all the time in England. Why, I once made a killing guessing the exact circumference of Prince Charles's earmuffs.
I don't know, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think I should give you any more numbers.
Why not? We're both doing so well.
Well, it was fine when you were just playing lotto, but now you're so crazy you'd probably bet on anything.
$50 says I won't. I'm sorry, Wesley. I have probably gone a bit overboard. But perhaps with a little fresh air and sunshine, I'll be my old self again in no time.
Yeah, right. So where are we going, Mr. Belvedere?
The track. All set for the big weekend?
Yeah. Marcia still doesn't know we're going to Altoona. She thinks we're going to New York City.
You mean that awful place with the fine restaurants and the Broadway shows?
Hey, look, that old motel means a lot to both of us. And we're going to have a great time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa!
Bye-bye, Mr. Belvedere. We'll be back Sunday, I guess.
Have a wonderful time.
I would if I knew where we were going.
Hey, come on, Marsh. I told you I want to surprise you.
All right. Hey, remember the last time you surprised me like this?
Huh?
It was our honeymoon. He took me to this rat hole in Altoona. Oh, it was the worst.
Happy anniversary!
Here you go, Mr. Belvedere. Got your London Times.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wesley.
7.
Excuse me?
Fritzy, the royal bow wow, showing you had 7 puppies instead of 8. See, it says right here, septuplets for Princess Anne.
What?
Now, aren't you glad I stopped you from making that stupid bet?
Actually, I doubled that stupid bet.
You what?
Well, we were doing so well at the track. I suppose I got a little cocky.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, you just lost a ton of money. How are you going to pay it off?
Oh, don't panic, Wesley. It was something of a transatlantic wager.
So?
So they're not about to send a couple of thugs from England to collect it? Get that for me, would you, Wesley?
Hello, mate.
Goodbye, and it was a pleasure doing business with you. Tell Reggie I want some change.
Sorry about your banjo.
Well, I had to give them something. They wouldn't take you.
Hey, this isn't my fault.
I know, Wesley. And I think I've learnt my lesson. I'll never make another bet.
Fine. Let's shake on it.
Just tell him what we called, okay? He won't even come to the phone. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss him.
Miss who?
It's Mr. Sparks. Ever since Mrs. Bukowski died, all he does is sit in his room and look at old photographs, like his life is over, too.
Well, I'm sure if you give him enough time, he'll come around.
It's already been a week. The thing is, if we could just get him out of that place, you know, take him to the movies or the park or something, I'm sure he'd feel a whole lot better.
That may be true. But if a man wants to be left alone, there's nothing much you can really do about it. Short of kidnapping him.
I'll go get some rope. Hey, everybody, guess what? I just saw Lawrence Welk in the parking lot. It's all clear.
Hey, good work.
I already told you two dumbos I just want to stay in my room.
See, you sound better already. Sorry, Mr. Sparks, but you're going to the movies.
I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're going to go somewhere whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. Take me to Atlantic City.
All right.
Hey, wait, we can't go to Atlantic City. That is way too far. And besides, we don't have any money.
I got $15,000 in my sock drawer.
I'll get it.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I still can't believe my luck. I'm actually on my way to Atlantic City with 15,000 big ones. Of course, they'll probably want some of it, but I can handle them. Anyway, I sure hope Mr. Belvedere doesn't find out about this. But if he does, so what? I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Wesley?
Uh-oh.
Next on Mr. Belvedere.
Come on, Angela, let's go next door and try on the dress if Mr. Sparks spot us.
Hey, this isn't fair. It was my idea to kidnap him in the first place, and now you guys are ditching me.
What are you two gawking at?
I happen to have a daughter their age.
Great. Send her over.
Here's your cut, sugar. I've got to get to church.
Owen's residence. The big kahuna speaking.
Tomorrow at 8, what is a California girl? Primetime has never seen anything like what we're about to show you. Lorenzo Lamas hosts a revealing new special, California Girls, followed by the movie California Girls. Now, stay tuned for Cowboy Joe.
Previously on Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already...
Cowboy Joe.
Previously on Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already told you I don't want no stupid pet.
Mr. Sparks, it'll be fun.
If I wanted something to stink up my room, I'd take Bukowski here.
Hey, Belvedere, now I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
I mean, Marsh's anniversary present. I finally found something that's real special and romantic.
Altoona Motor Lodge. Hourly rates available. My, that is romantic.
I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss him.
Miss who?
Oh, it's Mr. Sparks. Ever since Mrs. Bukowski died, all he does is sit in his room and look at old photographs, like his life is over, too.
Hey, remember the last time you surprised me like this?
Huh?
It was our honeymoon. He took me to this rat hole in Altoona. Oh, it was the worst.
I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're going to go somewhere whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. Take me to Atlantic City.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Hey, who ate the last scooter pie?
I did, so go to sleep.
Boy, you're as bad as Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's gonna kill me when he finds out we're doing this. Mr. Sparks, maybe this isn't such a great idea.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just Mr. Belvedere's gonna report us missing, and the nurse at the home's gonna say you're missing, and everybody's gonna think we all kidnapped each other. And the police will put up roadblocks, and we're all gonna die in a hell of hot lead, just like Bonnie and Clyde.
Well, we feel better.
Look on the bright side. At least we don't have to worry about Mom and Dad. They're off having a great time on their second honeymoon.
George, can I take the blindfold off now? I've been wearing it since Johnstown.
Just a couple of more steps. Surprise!
Oh, George, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, don't you recognize it? It's the Altoona Motor Lodge. We spent our honeymoon here.
Oh, George. This is so cute. So, where are you really taking me?
What?
Well, we're not staying here, are we?
Yeah. Didn't you notice the complimentary coffee? I think they got bouillon, too.
You mean this is the big surprise I've been waiting for? Anguishing over? Fantasizing about? I mean, I was so excited about this trip, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and did my nails. If I'd known we were coming here, I just would have put dirt under them.
Oh, great. Hey, that's the thanks I get for trying to do something romantic. Joe Blow could have bought you a fur coat or diamonds or junk like that. I figured you'd love reliving our honeymoon.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, well, fine. Then you get a six-pack and fall asleep in front of the TV, and I'll sit up all night and watch my ankles swell.
I was the one running all over town trying to satisfy your stupid cravings. You know what it's like trying to find gefilte fish in Altoona?
Well, if we'd stayed in a decent hotel with room service, I could have ordered my gefilte fish off the menu.
Yeah, well, we couldn't afford it then.
We can afford it now.
Fine, let's go someplace else.
Fine, where?
I don't know. I hear the YMCA in Harrisburg is pretty nice.
Wow, this is a really neat room.
Yeah, great. So what are we wasting time for? Let's go gamble.
Yeah, I'm with the kid.
You're not going anywhere, Wes.
Huh?
It's late. You're going to stay right here and go to bed.
What? Nobody sleeps in Atlantic City. Besides, I got a system.
So do I. Where's the bathroom?
Come on, Angela. Let's go next door and try and the dress as Mr. Sparks bought us. Okie dokie.
Hey, this isn't fair. It was my idea to kidnap him in the first place, and now you guys are ditching me.
Wes, you're too young to gamble.
So are you.
Anyway, we're not going to. Yeah, we're just going downstairs to look beautiful for Mr. Sparks.
Heather, he's old. He's not blind.
Go to bed.
What a stupid place for a mirror.
Well, this sure beats bingo in the therapy room, huh, girls?
Yeah. What do you want to start first, Mr. Sparks?
I don't know. Let me size up the action first. Huh? What are you two gawking at?
I happen to have a daughter their age.
Great. Send her over.
Fox, you're gonna get us all in trouble.
Yeah.
I thought we were in trouble already. That's right, I gotta call Mr. Belvedere. I don't know what I'm gonna tell him.
Tell him a dirty old man bought you a couple of low-cut dresses and dragged off to Sin City.
Well, at least he won't be worried. Something.
Come on, Blondie. Let's go roll some 7-Elevens.
Come on, Lynn. You promised me we'd go snorkeling.
No, Candy, I'm still catching some rays.
Pooh. I'll get it.
No, I better. It might be one of those annoying people who lives here. Careful, girl. You're carrying precious cargo. There we go. Thank you. Owen's residence. The big kahuna speaking. Oh, Heather. Where are you? It's late. What's that noise? That ding-ding-dinging. No, it does not sound like an ice cream truck. It sounds more like a slot machine. What do you mean, don't worry, we're not in Atlantic City? Heather? All right, Heather. Oh, hello, Mrs. Owens. What? Altoona didn't work out, so you're going where? To Atlantic City? Oh, my, what a lovely idea. Goodbye.
Problem, Poopsie?
That's the last time I go out with a Turkish exchange.
Kevin, thank God you're home.
You never told me you were having a party.
Forget about that. We're going to Atlantic City.
Huh? Why?
Well, it's rather a long story, but I'll explain it in the car.
What car? The stupid thing died on me on the way to the drive-in, along with my date.
How are we supposed to get there?
Well, we could always just stay here.
There must be someone I know who's on his way to Atlantic City.
On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. 43 bottles of beer on the wall, 43 bottles of beer. Take one down and pass it around. 42 bottles of beer.
You know, Bob, we really appreciate you giving us this lift.
Forget it. One thing I don't quite understand. How did you know I was going off to Atlantic City?
I get your newsletter.
Right. So Atlantic City is one hell of a town. You ever been there, Kermit?
It's Kevin.
Oh, the girls, the glitter, the excitement of the games. I mean, you're still a gambling man, right, Len?
Oh, yes. You know what they say. Action is my middle name. I swear to you, Wesley, I'll never bet again. I swear to you, Wesley, I'll never bet again. Never bet again.
Stop.
Again.
Stop it.
Again. Leave me alone!
Hey, Marge?
What?
Nothing. I just thought I saw Robert Goulet drive by and Kevin and Belvedere were with him. Belvedere was screaming.
Maybe he just saw the Altoona Motor Lodge.
Hello, front desk? Yeah, I'd like to complain about the movie you're showing on your adult channel. Nazi nurses behind bars. Yeah, well, there's supposed to be nudity, violence, and strong language. But all they've done for the past 20 minutes is yodel. I'm 11 and a half. Why? Boy, I can't believe it. Wesley T. Owens in the middle of Casino Row, and all I've done so far is eat. That's it, I'm going.
So, this should work out okay, huh, Marge?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, George, here we are.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is get some sleep.
You gotta be kidding. I'm gonna go gamble.
We'll just take a quick moment to freshen up, and then we'll start our search for your brother and sister.
What about that Keno girl? She winked at me.
$17, black. The gentleman and his nieces win again.
Oh, that's great, Mr. Sparks. But don't you think we better get going?
What do you mean we just got here? Besides, I haven't felt this lucky since I unloaded my Edsel. Come on, Blondie. Roll me over to the craps table.
Okay, I'll push you there, but I can't go in with you.
She actually starts to grow on you, doesn't she?
Here you go, kid.
Thanks.
You know, you can keep playing if you want to, but I'm going to have to start giving you the milk bottles.
That's okay, I'm done.
In that case, looks like I am too. Come on, I'll give you a hand with all that stuff. Unless you just like to trade places.
That's all right. I'm just doing this because they won't let me play in the casino.
Yeah, well, you better off. Those casinos ain't been too lucky for most people. Sure haven't been for me.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, ever since those damn places opened up, it's like the outside don't exist. I guess betting a quarter ain't that big a deal anymore. Anyway, I don't know about you, but this girl's got to get herself to bed. I got church tomorrow.
You're over 21, aren't you?
Yes? Why?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you might like to earn a little something extra. You know, for the collection plate.
Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of dentures. 11. Let it ride.
George, are you still here?
Not now, Marsh. This baby's about ready to pay off big.
One more time, and I need a 9. Blowing them, and away we go. 7 out. You lose. Oh, well. I quit. Got to save a little something for my old age anyway.
Gosh, it's almost 6 o'clock. We've been up all night.
Yeah, well, what do you want to do now?
Well, I think we should be getting back to Pittsburgh.
What am I going to do back there? Sit around like a lump?
Mr. Sparks.
I want to see the ocean. Let's go out on the boardwalk and watch the sun come up over the old Atlantic, huh?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Whoa. We're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
George!
Chilly out.
Yeah, but I love this place. My old man used to crank up the Model T, bring me and my 4 sisters here every summer, even during the Depression. I think he liked the beach even more than us kids.
You never told us you had 4 sisters.
I had 3 dogs, too. What's the difference? Right over there. That's where the steel pier used to be. I saw Tommy Dorsey's band play there with Frank Sinatra once. You two must have heard of him, huh?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he have a famous son?
Just keep pushing, sweetheart. Those were the days, all right. Diving horses, boxing kangaroos. Once I saw this beauty pageant. All the women dressed up like lobsters. God, it was a crazy, wonderful place.
But you had fun this time, too, didn't you, Mr. Sparks? I mean, you won a lot of money.
Right here. Right here I was with 2 gorgeous gals on maybe the best day of my life.
You mean Ginger and Peggy from that picture you showed us?
No, I don't mean them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you 2 dumbos.
Oh.
Cut it out now. You're going to get me arrested. Hey, mister. How about taking a picture?
Yeah, would you please?
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Thank you.
Come on, Mr. Sparks, we gotta get going.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, all right, you girls. I'd like to stick here a minute, though. Why don't you take this? Get me some coffee and a bag of macaroons, huh?
Okay, but we'll be right back.
Don't go away. Thank you. Hey, look, Heather, that guy looks just like Mr. Beetlejuice.
I am Mr. Beetlejuice.
Don't get mad, Mr. Belvedere. We were only going to take Mr. Sparks to the movies. But he wanted to come here, and the next thing we knew, we were dressed up like this and blowing on his dice. But the main thing is he had a really good time, and we're going to take him back to the rest home right this minute. So aren't you going to yell at us?
No. I'm afraid Mr. Sparks has passed away.
Huh? Well, what do you mean? He's sitting right over there. Yeah, we just got his coffee and macaroons and everything.
I'm sorry.
This is all our fault. We should never have brought him here.
Oh, I don't know. From the look of this, I'd say he's just where he wanted to be.
Marsh, you ready to go to the room?
In a minute, George. This baby's about to pay off.
Come on, Marsh, no. It's our anniversary. We haven't even been to bed yet.
Oh, we can sleep together next year.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Wesley, what are you doing here?
I'm not sure, but I'll give you $100 if you don't hit me.
Hey, there you are.
Kevin, did you bring him here?
Oh, no, he came with Heather and Angela. I came with Mr. Belvedere and Robert Goulet.
What?
Well, here's your cut, sugar. I've got to get to church.
This really isn't as bad as it looks.
What the hell's going on around here?
Hey, George. Hi, Corbin. Hi, Marsh.
Hi.
Lynn was telling me in the car coming down here, this little anniversary thing of yours kind of got off to a bumpy start.
Yeah, that's true, Mr. Goulet.
Well, you know what I always say? Ain't no problem big enough or bad enough that you can't solve with a song. Now they say we're young, and we don't know. Won't find out till we grow.
I guess that's so. We don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got.
Babe.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
I got flowers in the spring. I got you. You wear my ring.
And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around.
And then they say your hair's too long. I don't care with you. I can't do wrong. So put your warm little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. At any rate, the Owens clan is on their way back to Pittsburgh. George and Marcia have kissed and made up and are bracing for another 20 years, while Wesley is facing a double punishment. Not only has he been grounded for his gambling, he must also donate his winnings to the substitute teacher's pension fund. As for Heather and Angela, although saddened by the loss of a friend, they can still take comfort in knowing that Mr. Spock's last day was indeed a celebration. I only hope that when my time approaches, they'll be there to kidnap me. In the meantime, surf's up.
Mother unlocks a family secret for Peter on Hotel.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what's pyridoxine hydrochloride?
Are you studying for a chemistry test?
No, I'm reading the cereal box. I thought you told me this stuff was all natural.
The box is.
Gotta go. See ya.
What, no breakfast?
No time. You're looking at the new dishwasher at the Phi Theta house.
What about Mr. Glucks?
Well, the sorority pays $25 an hour more. And anyway, dishwashing doesn't take any brain power. Sort of like what you do. Oh, what I mean is, it's clean and quiet. I have a little time to myself to think about some important stuff. Maybe even plan my future.
And the fact that you'll be surrounded by gorgeous co-eds has nothing to do with your decision?
Mm-mm, not this time. The only hot water I'll be in will have dishes in it.
Good morning.
Good morning. How was the big country club dance?
Oh, great. After the first dance, George cut out to the caddy shack for some 5-card stud.
And when I won with a pair of threes, Stinky Pettigrew kicked me on the slats.
What were you doing all that time, Mom?
Being a wallflower.
Hey, you could have danced with somebody else.
I did. Dr. Green finally took me for a Mercy foxtrot.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I'm a lousy dancer.
Hey, maybe you guys could take lessons.
Oh, I'd love to, honey, but I don't think the Cincinnati kid would go for it.
Like, come on, Marsh. I'm no good at dancing, and besides, you can't make me.
Oh, that's a mature attitude.
I don't understand you, George. Dancing is one of the most intimate forms of human contact.
I guess you've never been high-sticked in a hockey game.
Couldn't you go by yourself? I mean, maybe the dancing school could get you a partner.
No, I feel funny about that.
Why don't you take Mr. Belvedere? He's always bragging about how he can do everything.
I don't think so.
Hey, if it's a question of a couple of bucks, I could...
Really, George? Mrs. Owens doesn't need a paid escort. Why, any man would be proud to take dance lessons with her.
Would you?
I'd be delighted.
Hey, thanks, big guy. I appreciate that.
All right. And you don't go until all the dishes are dry and put in cabinets. I am making myself clear?
Jawohl. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I am head cook here. These girls depend on me to sustain life. My kitchen must be clean, like operating room.
Gotcha.
The dishes must be washed in water, 200 degrees, no less.
Hot water.
And dishes must be dry like Sahara Desert, no streaks.
You'll be able to see yourself in them.
Good. I go now. but last and most useful information. If I catch you mixing up with any of the girls, I will tear your ear off and I will throw it over there.
Look, you don't have to worry about me. All I want to do is wash some dishes.
Did you go to the game? No, I stayed here and studied. Somebody has to keep the grades up in this place.
Emily, you are so unbelievably prosaic.
So, you must be the new dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm Kevin.
I'm Cindy. I'm a cheerleader. Hello, I guess.
Kevin, huh?
Yeah. Listen, I really can't be talking to you guys because Madam Schildkraut said...
Kevin, one more thing.
Oh, hi, listen, I wasn't mixing up with any of the girls. They just brought in their dishes.
Ladies, this is not the Berlin Zoo. Please stop staring and return to your rooms. Maybe you don't hear me so good.
No. I hear, see? 2 ears. Believe me. I hear. Perfect.
Good. The work you do is not so bad.
Thank you.
Remember, never again with the girls. Otherwise...
I know.
You've got a nice butt.
What?
Your rear end. It's cute. In a sort of middle-class, bourgeois, Republican kind of way. I took my first dishwasher when I was 16. I was attending Swiss boarding school, and I sort of wandered into the scullery. He had dirty blonde hair. And when I saw his massive forearms just scrape the strudel from the white wedgewood, a convulsive shudder shot through my whole being.
You don't say.
Take off your gloves.
I don't want to. Well, maybe just a little.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, you smell like wet clay. The earth, dead leaves. You smell like the revolution.
Don't miss tomorrow night's feature. Bring me the head of Gabby Hayes.
I'll be glad when this Sidekick Film Festival is over. Okay, kids, off to bed. Let's go. Hey, guys. So, how'd your first dance lesson go?
Oh, George, it was so much fun. We actually mastered the first steps of the tango.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, watch. Ready?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, what do you think?
Looks like the last tango at Hickory Farms to me.
Well, I had fun.
Actually, so did I. How about another turn around the living room?
Delighted. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Brum, bum, 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 brum, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Tanya, listen, last night was great, but I've got a sink full of suds.
Well, what are we waiting for?
No, I don't...
I'll leave.
No. Look, I'm working, okay?
Very well. Just remember, my little suds jockey, we're not finished yet.
So, how's it going?
Emily.
Right.
Okay, I guess. You know why I'm here, don't you?
Oh,
In the sorority, I mean. I really don't belong here.
Yeah, right.
The only reason they keep me here is because I raised the grade point average. You know the sorority picture in the dining room?
Yeah.
I'm not in it.
They wouldn't let you be in the picture?
Oh, I was standing there. I guess the film just didn't pick me up. Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm a cheerleader.
I think you mentioned that.
I see you two have a lot to talk about. You're not going to believe this.
You're right.
I just had a horrible fight with my boyfriend, Stanley.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, what I want to know is, should I keep his leather sweater, or should I just take it off right now? I will, you know.
Recipe of the month, chocolate soup.
Morning.
Whoa, morning, George. We could have used you in class last night when they were teaching the swim.
Now I got to go to work. The fly casting expert drowned, so I'm the in-studio guest on Trout Fishing the World.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
See ya.
Bye, honey. So, what's for breakfast?
Your mother's favorite, the Belvedere dip.
You guys mind we eat in this room?
I'll make sure the dinner's early tonight so we won't be late for class.
You guys are going out again? You bet. Tonight we learn the final steps of the cha-cha. Oh, I gotta run.
Oh, don't forget your lunch, Martha.
Oh, thanks, Lynn.
Cha-cha.
Marcia? Lynn? Nah.
Detention, we're always on one.
Oh, nothing. Just our whole life's about to blow up in our faces, that's all.
Huh?
Read this.
Recipe for chocolate soup?
No, Dopey, read what's on the front.
Dear Abby, I am the housekeeper for a very large family. My problem is that I'm in love with my employer. I can't go on keeping my love a secret. What should I do? Signed, Confusion, California. So?
So? That means Mr. Belvedere is in love with Mom.
Heather, Mr. Belvedere isn't confused in California. He's bloated in Beaver Falls.
Well, why else would he have clipped it out?
I don't know.
Well, all I know is we gotta do something.
Look, Heath, don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
Love is a many splendid thing. It's the April rose that always grows in the early spring.
I can't believe this is happening.
I will not go to the wedding. They can't make me.
What wedding?
When Mom dumps Dad and marries Mr. Belvedere.
Wow, that could really happen. They could even have kids. I could wind up with a baby butler as a brother.
Calm down.
You want to spend every Friday night babysitting a fat kid with a mustache?
Oh, you're right. We gotta stop this thing.
How?
We gotta make Mom fall in love with Dad again and fix it so she doesn't like Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, guys.
Making Mr. Belvedere look bad won't be too hard. But making Dad look good is gonna be a killer.
Oh, hi.
Emily,
Got a minute?
Yeah, why?
I've composed a poem. I'm sure you don't want to hear it.
No. Sure, I would.
Up to you. Spaceman by Joseph Bronte. That's my nom de plume. Spaceman. 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 Can you hear me, Spaceman? The department store won't sell me any knives without your approval, Spaceman. Spaceman. Sometimes I wonder if you're listening, Spaceman. If you're still out there, Spaceman. Grandma and Grandpa said to say, hi.
That was very profound.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Not on my floor.
I gave Stanley back his leather sweater, and now he says if I break up with him, he's gonna tell the whole football team that I'm easy.
Sonny, just tell him to go take a hike.
Oh, God, you're deep.
Sorry, Emily, I forgot you were here.
Oh, that's okay. I get a lot of that.
You sure Mr. Belvedere won't be back until real late?
Yeah, I just sent him out for a pound of gummy kittens.
Of course, there's no such thing as gummy kittens.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know that.
This is great. Mom and Dad will be totally alone. We'll have a nice romantic dinner and fall in love all over again.
Hi, kids.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, what's all this? We made a special dinner just for you and Dad, because you haven't seen each other a lot lately.
Oh, how sweet.
Where's Mr. Belvedere? Out. Come on, Mom. Sit down.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Daddy.
I can't believe it. Larry the weatherman got struck by lightning, so they're sending me to do a remote from the golf course. I'm going to take my rubber booties. Oh, see ya. Hey, what are you doing, Wes?
Nothing.
I-beam cologne, guaranteed to drive women up a skyscraper.
It's just when you tucked me in last night, your neck smelled a little off.
George, guess what? They're having a ballroom dance competition in Harrisburg, and the class has elected Lynn and me to represent Beaver Falls.
Hey, that's terrific.
Yeah. Well, if we go, we'd have to stay overnight. Is that okay?
It's fine with me.
Oh, thanks, honey.
You know, if you shared a room, you'd save money.
Fine, then we're off tomorrow to Harrisburg.
No. You can't.
Mom was supposed to take us both to get root canals.
Oh, don't worry, I'll have her back by next month.
You've got to get out of here.
Tell me about it.
I told Stanley to take a hike, just like you said. Now he said he's going to come over here and make mincemeat out of you. Which is really strange because Stanley's a vegetarian. But I think that you should probably run anyway.
Cindy, will you get out of here?
Yes, Cindy, please leave now. So, my little bubble meister, you've been avoiding me. Tell me you've been slumming with the proletariat.
Who are you calling a proletariat? I'm a Methodist.
I am obsessed with you. I think my feelings could best be expressed through interpretive dance.
Tanya, I said no. Just leave me alone. Let's talk about it.
Who are you telling to take a hike?
Oh, God!
I'm going to take you downtown and dress you like a rabbit.
I thought you were going to make mincemeat of me.
You told.
All right, hold it. Get away from me, you stupid pig animal. And Emily, stop doing that. Now, Tanya, you can take your phony socialism and your hyper hormones and stick them in a Siberian rat hole. And Cindy, you already said that! You are all sick. You're selfish, and you're demented. And Emily, you can't write and you can't dance. But you're smarter than all these people. And you have a soul. But you let them push you around. Now, either push back or get the hell out of here.
Thank you. I will.
You've all got serious problems. Now, all I know is I'm not the solution. I've had it. Now, get out of my kitchen.
Ich weiß nicht, du kleiner Dummkopf. I'm gonna tear your ear off.
And as for you, Brunhilde, why don't you just climb back in your bunker?
No, I never talked to Madame Schulkratz in such a tone.
Well, it's about time somebody did.
Yes, it is. I want more. You will talk more in the dame, yeah? Oh, my dishwasher. Oh, for you, I will take off my hair.
No!
It's my dishwasher.
Well, we're off to Harrisburg.
Hey, you guys look dynamite.
Dad looks nice, too.
Well, have a good time. Break a leg.
Mom, Dad, this may not be the time to tell you this, but I found out today that I'm pregnant.
What?
And I decided to become a rabbi.
around here?
Now, you guys been acting pretty squirrely lately.
What do you mean?
I mean, yesterday you said you were coming down with smallpox.
Yes, and this morning I found all my underwear tied together in knots.
It's a science project. We're trying to make the equator.
It would seem someone doesn't want us to go to Harrisburg.
Why not?
Because you and Mr. Belvedere are going out to have an affair, and Dad's too dumb to see it.
I'm not. See what?
Then Mom and Mr. Belvedere are falling in love.
What are you guys talking about? All we're doing is having fun.
Oh, yeah? Then explain this.
Oh, my chocolate soup recipe. I wonder where it had gone.
You mean you didn't write to dear Abby?
Certainly not. In fact, she often writes to me.
This is funny. Mom, you and Dad never spend any time together anymore. You're always out every night dancing with Mr. Belvedere. And, Dad, can't you see what could happen?
Huh?
Come on, Dad, look at her. She's young-ish, she's blonde-ish.
Yeah, look at him. He's older, he has an accent, and he's desperate.
Look, nothing has ever happened between me and your mother.
How could you kids ever think that I would have an affair with Mr. Belvedere? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
I mean, we're just very good friends, right?
Of course.
I mean, we may have enjoyed dancing together.
Mm-hmm. And had a few laughs.
Shared a little wine.
And had some sore toes.
Hey, hold on a minute, Twinkle Toes. You're not waltzing my wife off to Harrisburg or anyplace else.
George.
Look, I wouldn't worry, George. If Mrs. Owens and I are guilty of anything, it's just finding that we have more in common than Wesley's delinquency.
Look, Marcia, I know I'm not the most romantic guy in the world, and I promise to try harder. It's just I love you so much, I don't ever want to lose you.
George, I love you too. Okay?
No hard feelings, okay, Mr. Belvedere?
None. In fact, I haven't felt so threatening to a marriage since I worked for Liz and Dick.
Are you guys still going off to Harrisburg?
Why, honey? You're not still worried about it.
No, it's just, if you are, I think I better put the air back in the tires.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Kevin has returned to Mr. Cluck's and has even been promoted to manager in charge of neck roasting. Still badly shaken by his time in the sorority, he finds he'd rather have his hands in batter than dishwater. As for George, his new interest in dance has thrilled Wesley and Heather and surprised the heck out of Marcia. He's even hired a private tutor to show him the latest steps.
Ready for my dance lesson, big guy?
In a minute, George. Thank God for shin guards.
doing?
Making my ears bleed?
Aunt and I are going out for spring chorus at school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real interesting. You learn a lot about music theory, harmonic method. And the best part is, you get excused from gym.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but to join a chorus, don't you have to be able to sing?
Oh, no, it's school policy. If you show up, they have to take you.
Oh, well, in that case, you two will stand a very good chance.
La, 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 la. Oh, nuts. Stupid thing.
Wesley?
Hallelujah! Hallelujah, Mr. Belvedere. I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. Sweet school bus.
That's funny. I always thought I'd be the first to snap.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
It was a one-eyed, one-more-time purple people eater. Underworld climb, purple people eater.
I like short
Sure looks strange to me. One-eyed?
Very nice, Angela. It's amazing how well that song holds up. All right, is there a Danny Murphy here?
Oh, right here, Mr. Grant. I think I'm a tenor.
At this point, anything would be nice.
How are things in Glockamora? Is that little brook still leaping there? Does it still run down through Donegal?
Boy, what a stupid song.
How are things in Glockamora this fine day?
Well, that was great, Danny. Oh, I'm sure that we'll be hearing a lot from you. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Dan?
Your breath spray. Huh? Why? I'm gonna go talk to him. But he's a senior. Just watch. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay.
Anyway, I really liked you singing.
Oh, thanks. You were really good, too.
Well, I haven't sung anything yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just being polite. I was raised that way. Oh, excuse me. No, please, that's okay. You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I do. I was raised that way, too.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Anyway, I was just going to go over to the water fountain. Do you want to come?
Hey, they have a great water fountain at the Cinemaplex at the mall. Maybe we could go there. Say tomorrow night around 8?
Huh? Oh, sure. Great. That'll be fine.
Danny?
Yeah?
Don't you want to know where I live?
Yeah. I guess you better tell me your name, too. Come on, Dad. We're missing half the game.
I know.
Watch out, Dad. You're going to break it.
Here we go, sports fans.
Forget it, Belvedere. TV's broken.
Really? My prayers have been answered.
Great. What are we going to do about the game?
Who cares about the game? Pee-wee's Playhouse is on tomorrow.
Hey, that's right. Come on, guys. We're going down to Looney Louie's and get us a new one.
All right. Get a new what?
Television.
Well,
Well, apparently old Nellie here is on the fritz.
Well, why can't we just get it fixed?
Are you kidding? The last time it was in the shop, we didn't get it back for 2 days.
Yes, I remember. That was when you sat in front of the clothes dryer, watching your shorts spin.
So what are you supposed to do when the TV's broken?
Oh, several things come to mind. Reading a book, trying a new hobby, or perhaps even engaging in the simple art of conversation.
No.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere has a point. I mean, we hardly ever talk to each other anymore. All we ever do is sit in front of that box.
Well, so?
So maybe we could live without it for a few days.
Well, what's so funny?
Nothing. I was just trying to picture all you boobs without the tube, so to speak.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll bet we can live without that thing just as long as you can.
Uh-huh.
A month. Maybe even more.
Huh?
You're on. Say $50?
Fine. Come on, Marsh. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what about us? What are we supposed to do?
Get your own hobby.
I'm home. Oh, I guess everybody went to bed. Come on in. Danny.
Yeah? Oh. Well, I gotta go.
Huh? Danny, are you okay?
Oh, look, Heather, there's something I gotta tell you that I really should have told you before.
Oh, that's okay. There's somebody you like better, right?
Well, sort of. I'm going to be a priest.
You are? Oh, it's because of me, isn't it? I knew I was being too pushy.
Oh, Heather, it's got nothing to do with you. I decided a long time ago.
Oh, God, and I dragged you to see Dirty Dancing. No wonder you wouldn't look up.
Heather.
Oh, God. I just said, oh, God.
What's going on, kitten? This dirtbag bothering you?
No, it's okay, Dad. This is Danny. He's going to be a priest.
Oh, yeah? Oh, in that case, stop by any time.
Well, I guess I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Sure.
Not that you still care, but I really had a nice time tonight.
Well, yeah, me too. So do you want to do it again?
You mean you'd still like to go out with me?
Sure, why not? I mean, maybe we could see a nice Catholic movie, like The Bells of St. Mary's or The Exorcist or something.
I'd like that.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I'm home.
Hello, Whitney.
So, want to hear about my day at school?
Not at all.
Well, I'd like to hear about your day. Sweep anything interesting under the rug?
Wesley, what are you doing?
Talking. I mean, we're not watching TV anymore, so I'm practicing the simple art of conversation, just like you said we should.
Wonderful. Now go practice on somebody else.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help me decide. Which dress do you think is the most parochial?
Another date with Danny?
Yeah, he's taking me to see a musical about Pope Urban II. I think it's called The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Crusades.
I have the soundtrack. So, you've been seeing quite a bit of Danny lately?
Well, yeah, I feel really comfortable with him. I mean, he's cute and he's thoughtful and, well, since he's going to be a priest, there's no pressure, you know, with sex and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the drive-in the other night and I actually saw the movie all the way through.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm going to take a shower, so let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try, big guy. But I still miss the TV.
All right, everybody. Ready? very nice people, and you too, Angela. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
You were great.
Hey, Heather. Can I talk to you for a minute in private?
Oh, sure. I'll see you later, Ange. That's okay. I really shouldn't talk anyways. Mr. Grant says I have to pamper my throat. So what's up?
Nothing. It's just grad night's coming up next week, and there's going to be all sorts of parties and stuff, and I just thought it would be nice if we could go together.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Since it's going to be my last big night out, you know, before I enter the seminary and become a priest, I also thought it would be nice if we could sleep together, too.
Huh?
I gotta get to class. See ya.
Oh, this is crazy. I don't believe this is happening. Are you sure Danny said sleep together? I mean, he is Irish. Maybe he meant weep together. Oh, this is all my fault. I mean, there he was, a nice little monk, until Heather the Hussy comes along and leads him into temptation. I might as well just offered him an apple. You mean he forgot his lunch, too? Oh, that's it. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, we're not ready, and I'm too young. And besides, he's going to be a priest. That's true. On the other hand, I do care about him a lot, and when he's locked away in some monastery on some mountaintop, he may never ever have a chance like this again. I mean, in his whole life on this entire mixed-up planet, I could be his one and only love. That's true, too. Well, when he comes over tonight, what am I going to tell him? Beats me. Well, thanks, Ange. You're a great big help. Sure. And if you need any more advice, just give me a call. See you, Mr. Bunny Hopper.
Simon says put your hands up in the air. Simon says put them down. Simon says put your finger in your ear. Simon says put your finger in your other ear. Take them out. Ha-ha, Mr. Belvedere, you're out. I didn't say Simon says.
Oh, phooey. Now I shall have to go and read like a normal person.
Come on, big guy, you can still play.
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, please, Mr. Belvedere. We just want you to be part of our newfound family fun.
Yeah, we could play musical chairs again. Dad had them all reinforced.
Simon says, sit on it.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Is it okay if I come in?
Certainly, Danny. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, no reason. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'll leave you two alone.
So, how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, I dug up my old notes from Pennsylvania history. You better study them, because Mr. Phillips' test can be pretty hard.
I will.
Good.
No, I mean I will. You know what we were talking about?
Huh? You will?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wow, Heather. That's great. I mean, when I asked you, I don't know what got into me, but I never felt like this before, and you look so pretty and understanding, and now you said yes, and I still can't believe it. And I guess what I'm really trying to say is, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, hello, Mr. Belvedere. Everybody's looking for you.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm hiding out here. So, are you excited about tonight?
Huh?
Well, I mean, going out on grad night. It isn't every day you get the chance to go out all night and party.
Oh, yeah, right.
Heather, something wrong? I mean, did something happen between you and Danny?
No, not yet. I mean, you know how Danny is going into the seminary next month?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he asked me to sleep with him before he gets there. And I said I would. Tonight.
I see.
Hey, look, I know what you're thinking. It's wrong and it's stupid, and we'll probably live to regret it the rest of our miserable lives. But that's no reason not to, and I don't care what you say, you're not going to stop us.
Well, then. May I ask one small question?
Sure.
This graduation present of yours to Danny, where do you intend to unwrap it?
We're not sure. Why?
Well, look, I don't approve at all of what you're doing, but if you insist on doing it, at least make it Someplace with charm and dignity. And not the no-tell motel.
Oh, yeah, like where?
As it happens, I have just the place.
Yes, ma'am. Your reservation is confirmed for next Friday. Well, thank you for calling the Normandy Inn.
Evening, Gerald.
Mr. Clara, I didn't hear you come in.
Life hasn't been the same since I got my Reeboks. Anyway, it looks like business is picking up.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You and the other sisters have really made a go of this place since you took it over. Why, if things keep going like this, there really will be no room at the inn.
If anyone needs me, I'll be down in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Danny, what are we doing? We look ridiculous.
I already told you. They'll never give us a room unless we look older.
We don't look old. We look stupid.
Just remember, we're the Petersons from Patterson.
I thought we were the Pattersons from Peterson.
Oh, just let me handle this.
Oh, hi, folks. Welcome to the Normandy Inn.
Thank you. As you can see, we're on our honeymoon, and my new wife and I would like a room, please.
Sure thing, General. Name?
Patterson. Peterson.
With your name tag there says Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah, well,
That's his maiden name.
Well, then just sign right here, please. You're in room number 11 upstairs. It's a real nice one.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you folks have any luggage?
We don't need any.
We're wearing our pajamas under these.
good night.
Well, it's a nice room.
Yeah.
Hey, look in the moonlight. There's a real pretty view of the vineyard. Oh, look, they have a chapel up there, too. I guess they use that for weddings and stuff. Maybe we should have gotten married there. Danny, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a little stuffy in here, that's all.
Well, why don't you take off your coat?
Yeah, good idea.
Danny, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, of course I want to. Unless you don't want to.
No, I want to, unless you've changed your mind.
Oh, not me.
Great. Me neither.
Who is it? It's a gift from the garden.
Huh?
It's on the house.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I think it was a sign. Oh, look, Heather, I'm sorry. I never should have brought you here.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not. Oh, a priest is supposed to help people with their problems, not make a whole bunch of new ones.
I guess you never seen the Thornbirds.
I mean, ever since I was an altar boy, I wanted to be someone like Father Cardoza. Someone people looked up to. Someone people trusted. Oh, boy, what kind of priest am I going to make? I can't even trust myself.
But, Danny, nothing happened.
Oh, but it almost did, and that would have been wrong. The worst part is I used you. Look, the only reason you're here tonight is because I made you feel sorry for me.
No, you didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, I'm the one that bumped into you, remember? And I guess I have a confession to make, too. Deep down, I was hoping you'd like me even more than God. And that way you wouldn't have to go away. That's not blasphemy, is it?
No. But we better get out of here. Just to be on the safe side.
Right.
You know, someday you're going to make someone a beautiful bride. Maybe I'll even get to marry you. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
You're back early. Something go wrong with the virgin sacrifice?
Yeah, real funny, Mr. Belvedere. That place you sent us to is run by nuns.
It was.
Anyway, nothing happened between me and Danny, but I'm sure you probably already knew that.
I think it was for the best.
Yeah, I guess. Although it would have been nice being someone's one and only love.
I'm sure as far as Danny's concerned, you always will be.
Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
All right, family. I surrender. I know when I'm licked.
What are you talking about, Mr. Belvedere?
Simply by depriving you of your television set, I've deprived myself of my sanity. This time, this relentless family hour came to a stop.
So what'd you do, Mr. Belvedere? Get the old set fixed?
No, Wesley, something better. Wheel it in, boys.
Oh, right. This is great, Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, the screen's so big we can even see around you.
Hey, big guy, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I did. And with any luck, you'll never stop sitting in front of it. Excuse me.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, Danny and Heather are still good friends and back on a platonic footing. Tonight, I recommended they see Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, the story of a frustrated Marine sharing a deserted island with a nun. I thought it might make a nice change of pace. As for the rest of the Owenses, I'm happy to report they spent 72 straight hours in front of their new TV. It's been pure bliss, having practically the entire house to myself. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have put it outside.
All of us from head of the class would like to wish you all the best and a happy holiday.
Can we sing now?
If you like, but I did wish them a happy holiday.
Sunday at 7, celebrate the new year with Incredible Kids on Incredible Sunday. Then
Fashion Design 203. History and Survey of Women's Undergarments. 8 a.m. 8 a.m.?
They must be trying to keep out the riffraff.
Mr. Belvedere, there were a dozen cupcakes in here this morning. What happened?
Lunch.
Oh, I'm totally bummed out.
What's wrong?
I have to kill and dissect a frog for biology. Ugh. All right! What kind of knife are you going to use? You know, Nagel and I take a salamander apart. We like to use an X-Acto 507. It's a precision instrument, so you get a lot less gushy stuff squirting in your face. It's just that there's a happy little frog hopping around. His name is Travis, croaking love songs to his little frog girlfriend. And then he meets me. The next thing he knows, he's spread-eagled in a cake pan, spraying frog guts all over Mr. Sorokin's biology class.
Perhaps it's not the night for split pea soup.
That's it, George. That's the last time I go shopping with you.
Oh, come on, Mark, lighten up.
Did you really think you could sneak through the 10 items or less line with 12 items?
At least I didn't flirt with the meat man to get more giblets.
Hi, guys. Hi, honey.
Hey.
Oh, how are you coming with your class schedule?
Scuba diving, co-ed volleyball, discussion of current magazines. Kev, you going to college or Club Med?
Take it easy, Dad. I'm still finding myself.
Could have found Jimmy Hoffa by now.
Okay.
Trouble in paradise?
just don't understand. The search for self embraces many forms.
Frankly, Kevin, if you would embrace a few less forms, your mind might be much clearer for your studies.
My mind might be clearer, but my complexion wouldn't.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares? When you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door, no one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Must you do it here?
Uh-huh. It's for school. I have to observe someone at work and write a report about it, so I'm observing you.
Oh. Wouldn't you rather observe a fireman or a policeman?
I would, but I'm wanted by both.
Good point. Well, you haven't written anything yet.
You haven't done anything yet. Mr. Belvedere, could you iron this for me, please? Kick pleats are murder.
Oh, now, really, Heather, I'm not your personal valet. We agreed that you were old enough now to... Ah, very well.
Oh, thanks.
And while you're at it, please be sure to note, I don't do windows.
What's up? Hey, Dad. Listen, I've been thinking about school and I came up with a plan.
Oh, yeah, what?
I'm going to be a drum major.
You mean the guy that wears the big hat and leads the band at halftime?
No, Dad. I'm going to major in music so I can be a professional drummer.
But drumming isn't a real profession. It's sort of like a hobby.
How can you say that?
Well, she's heard you play.
It's just that we wanted you to go into something with a future, something secure.
Well, drumming is pretty secure.
Oh, come on, Kevin. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life in a seedy bar playing Night Train for strippers?
How did you know about Night Train?
Aunt Millie at our wedding reception.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you know, there are other kinds of music. What about the Pittsburgh Symphony?
What about the Salvation Army?
Look, will you guys just give me a break?
Hey, mister, don't you use that tone with us. Now, your dad and I are shelling out big bucks for you to go to college, and you're jerking our chains.
God, you're cute when you cuss.
No, I mean it. I would have killed for the opportunity he's just throwing away.
Hey, I'm not throwing anything away, Mom. I just don't know what I want to be.
Well, you better figure it out and be damn quick about it.
That woman's a pester when she gets mad.
You understand, don't you, Dad?
Ah, sure I understand. I mean, when I was your age, I wanted to be a professional ball player.
What happened?
Nobody wanted me. Between you and me, I think it was a racial thing.
Why do I feel like I'm on 60 Minutes?
Do you realize it took you 5 minutes to dust the mantle and the knickknacks are still dirty?
My, quite the little slave driver, aren't we? Here, drive this.
I got bored just watching you, so I figured out a way for you to do your job better and faster.
All right, since it's for school.
I broke your day down into hours and minutes and figured out how you can make the most of your time.
All right, let's see. 5:30 a.m. to 5:35 a.m., set table and make breakfast. 5:35 a.m. to 5:36 a.m., eat breakfast. Wesley, this is a 20-hour work schedule. You've only left me 4 hours a night for sleep.
What's wrong with that?
I am a housekeeper, not robo-maid.
Hey, where are you going?
Upstairs for a nap. My gears are beginning to grind.
Got any goosey-loosies?
Fish. Mom, Dad, I have to tell you something.
What, honey?
Well, I've made a decision. I don't care what you say, I don't care what the teacher says, and I don't care what the principal says. I'm not going to kill Travis and rip his guts out.
You're not?
No, and you can't make me.
Who the hell is Travis?
Bye, guys.
Hey, Kev. Where are you going all dressed up?
I thought you had to work at Mr. Cluck's tonight.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I did. Tonight's my last night, and the guys are throwing me a goodbye party.
You quit Mr. Cluck's?
I sure did.
But I thought you loved that job.
Yeah, aren't you the one that called deep fat frying a spiritual adventure?
That was before.
Before what?
Mom, Dad, I thought long and hard about what you said, and I did a little research. Medicine is the field of the future. So I quit my job at Mr. Cluck's and got a job at College Hospital as an orderly.
You did?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's at the bottom of the ladder, but at least I'll be working in my future field.
Kevin, are you going to be a doctor?
No. I'm going to be a nurse.
He's home.
All right. All right. Now, don't say anything about nursing. You let him bring it up.
Yeah, right. Hey, Kev.
Hi.
So how was the party?
Oh, great. As a going-away gift, they gave me a Mr. Cluck's watch. See, the little beak goes around.
Very elegant.
So, Kev, you rushed out of here so quickly, we really didn't get a chance to talk.
About what?
Oh, I don't know. Sports, movies, you being a nurse.
Yeah, isn't it great? I mean, people always need medical help, and I'll be able to find a job anywhere in the world.
Yeah, well, there's crime all over the world. You could be a cop.
Dad.
Or a fireman. They help people, and they even get to take their dogs to work.
What's wrong with being a nurse?
Oh, nothing really, honey. It's just that we've never heard you talk like this before.
Well, that's because you've never made me figure out my future before. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
When did Diana Ross start dressing like a boy?
That's Michael Jackson. What are you reading on the job?
You know, Wesley, this project of yours is getting most tiresome. When is it going to be over?
When you reach peak efficiency?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, here, Les.
Hi, Heather. What have you got there?
Frog legs.
So you went through with the dissection?
Nope, I bought them at a French restaurant.
I don't understand.
Well, I figured I could take them to class, tell Mr. Sorokin that I dissected Travis at home, and somehow the rest of them just dragged away.
Very creative. But how are you going to explain the breading?
Skin condition?
Nice try, but I don't think your teacher will buy it.
Have a snack.
So the pig says to the brain surgeon, I won him in a raffle.
Well, Mr. Owens, entertaining the troops.
No, Nurse Hawkins.
Mr. Owens, I realize you're here to learn about nursing, but you can't absorb it through personal contact.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, why hasn't the East Wing floor been mopped?
It has.
Well, Mr. Donchi in 312 didn't quite make it down the hall and unmopped it. Do it again.
Okay.
Has the cafeteria trash been emptied?
That was next on my list.
Or the linen cart taken to the basement?
Right.
Mr. Owens, the needs of a hospital don't slow down for the needs of your hormones. Now get cracking or get another job.
Sir.
on like this, and I'll sit on you.
Okay. I was just trying to help you be more efficient.
I don't need your help, and from now on, the whole project is canceled, school or not.
Gee, sorry, Mr. Belvedere. I didn't mean to be so rough on you. Just thought I could prove that you can teach an old dog new tricks.
A moment. Who are you calling an old dog?
I didn't mean old exactly.
Well, then what did you mean? Tired? Antiquated? Over the hill?
Isn't that good?
Where's that work schedule you made?
You tore it up.
Yeah, well, make out another, and this time don't spare the housekeeper. Well, go on. You're wasting valuable work time. Old dog, indeed.
Oh, and there you are. Miss Hawkins, here I am. I've been looking for you. A delivery of fresh linens is here. I want you to unpack them and put them away. I did, a half hour ago. Good. Then you're free to go to the west corridor. Mop it down and re-wax it. Done. Oh. Well, there's still 30 minutes before the end of your shift. You could go to the third floor waiting room. Change the bottle in the water cooler. I did that during my lunch. Ah, I see. Very well. Carry on. I'd love to. But I don't have time.
George, what are you doing?
I'm watching a rerun of Marcus Welby. Every time he talks to his nurse, Consuela, I see Kevin's head on top of her body. It ain't pretty.
Why don't we talk about this tomorrow? You need to sleep.
I just can't get used to the idea of my son being a nurse. Hey, big guy, what are you still doing up?
Oh, just keeping to my appointed rounds. I don't want to get behind.
Well, it's midnight. Can't you do some of that stuff tomorrow?
Oh, certainly not. There's more than enough time to wash the windows and change the beds.
But the kids are in them.
I don't make the schedule. I just work here.
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hey, Kev. Still burning the midnight oil, huh?
Yeah, you're not kidding. I'm just gonna grab a glass of milk and hit the books.
You've been working a lot of extra hours lately, haven't you?
Yeah, but I better get used to it.
Hey, don't you think it's time you call this off?
What?
Hey, look, Kev, we all know you're not going to be a nurse.
Yes, I am. I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand.
It's just that, well, we can't help but think that you're settling.
What do you mean?
Well, she means we think you can be anything in the world you want to be.
No, I can't.
Sure you can.
No, I can't.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the truth. I mean, all my life you've been feeding me that line, and all my life I've been wondering what was wrong with me because I couldn't do everything perfectly.
You do lots of things perfectly.
Oh, yeah? Like what? Look, I'm an average guy. I get average grades. Well, nursing is something that's better than average. It's honest, and it's decent, and whether you like it or not, that's what I'm going to do.
I think we handled that well.
Almost finished, Owen.
Oh, yeah. Just finished putting away the last of the syringes.
Oh, really? Where'd you stick them?
Oh, look.
I know I've been pretty rough on you these last 2 weeks, but it's only because I wanted to know if you were serious about nursing. And I think you are. In fact, you'll make a damn fine nurse.
Well, thank you, Nurse Hawkins.
It's Letitia. I'm in the book.
Nurse Owens, I presume?
Oh, hi, Mr. Belvedere. What are you doing here?
My gout. I'm afraid trying to keep up with Wesley has brought on an attack.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, here, sit down.
Ah.
Hey, you know, if you elevate that foot, it'll relieve some of the pressure.
Thank you. Kevin.
Yeah.
You know, your parents are pretty upset about your choice of vocation.
Yeah, I know, but they'll just have to get over it.
You're not just doing it to get even with them, are you?
If I wanted to get even, I'd be a tennis bum.
I see your point.
Well, listen, I better get back to work.
Oh, go right ahead. I'll just sit here a while. Any place without Wesley is extremely restful.
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, man, no, I'm not...
en el niño. Ay.
What's she saying?
Well, it's just a wild guess, but I believe she's telling us she's about to have a baby.
What? You can't do that. I'm not a doctor.
¿Qué?
What?
She says,
Wait here. I'll go get a doctor, okay? I'll go and get a doctor.
Kevin, she's not sitting bull.
Doctor, the ER stat. Emergency. A woman having a baby.
Kevin, I think we're going to need some help.
Don't worry. A doctor is coming. The baby.
No, not him! Her!
What are you guys doing here? What happened?
Hey, you hit your head when you passed out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we hear you saw a lady have a baby.
No, I saw a lady about to have a baby. Then I saw linoleum. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess Belvedere had pretty much delivered the baby by the time the doctor got there.
Yeah, and the lady was so grateful, she named her son Belvedere.
Well, I better get back to work.
No. You're, pretty serious about this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then we're with you all the way.
Huh?
Well, it's just we thought about it, and we finally realized that we've been trying to get you to do stuff we wanted you to do.
The thing is, we know how tough it is out there, so if we get a little carried away, it's just because we love you.
Thanks, Mom.
So if you want to be a nurse, it's okay with us.
In fact, we don't even care if you want to become an Avon lady.
Or a fuller brush man. You know what I mean.
Splendid. Now that we've got Kevin's future settled, could we all get some sleep?
Oh, Miss Belvedere, how you doing?
Not half as well as I'll be doing after visiting hours are over.
Okay. We don't have to have a hospital fall on us. Come on, Marsh, let's get the car.
Night, Dad.
Mr. Belvedere, would it be okay if the kids said goodbye before we left?
No. Absolutely. Delighted to see you. Come over here.
How you feeling, Mr. Belvedere?
Well, dear, frankly, I felt better.
Here, I brought you a present from the vending machine.
A Zagnut. How nice. Well, how did everything go in biology class?
I got an F.
What happened?
I tried to set Travis free, except that he got loose in the classroom and started hopping around. Then Angela saw him and freaked. She tripped over a desk, fell on him, and squashed him.
Did Angela get an F, too?
No, she managed to scrape an F of Travis off of her jacket to get a C.
Oh.
Well, I better get going. You take care of yourself, Mr. Belvedere.
Thank you, dear.
Look, I'm sorry you're in here. I guess it's all my fault.
Oh, nonsense. It's my fault entirely. I shouldn't have tried to follow that crazy work schedule.
Yeah, that.
I'm sorry I cost you a grade by not finishing your school assignment.
You didn't cost me anything. Actually, I won $5.
Oh, how's that?
See, this wasn't really a homework assignment. It was more of a bet that I made with Howie Huffnagel.
It was.
Howie said that his housekeeper could do more in 24 hours than you could, so I bet him.
I wonder if I could commit murder by pleading insanity.
You can't get out of bed. You're in one of those hospital gowns.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us that better watch our backsides, eh?
Mr. Belvedere, we'll be right back.
As of this entry, I'm feeling much better. Actually, my gout attack disappeared 2 days ago. A fact I'm in no rush to reveal. As long as George is paying the bills, I might as well get some well-deserved rest. Kevin continues to work in the hospital to see if he's cut out for medicine. George has begun to accept the idea of his son becoming a nurse. Mrs. Owens has not only accepted it, but has begun to hope that Kevin might one day marry a doctor. I think his chances are excellent. After all, there's nothing more attractive than a competent nurse.
Friday. It's fun and games.
I call. 2 pair. 3 of a kind. Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts.
But not for everyone.
Hide me. There wasn't any talent show.
Mr. Belvedere.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, a tiny Indiana town with a high school basketball team battling all the odds to get to the state championship. Not the movie, the real thing.
With a new wife came unplanned parenthood and a lot of getting...
Uh-oh. Guess you found out what I did to the school nurse. What, honey? Oh, nothing. You were just crying at the movie.
Here you go, Marsh. It's Dr. Zhivago. Your ma goes a little sappy every time she sees it.
Oh, kind of like Mr. Belvedere when he watches Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It was the first movie Daddy ever took me to. He wanted to be romantic on our first date.
Yeah, and anyway, the line was too long for the Dirty Dozen.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what you up to?
3,499. But that's all right. The world's record's 3,500.
That's dumb. You should have done 2 more.
Wesley, didn't it ever occur to you that the door was closed for a reason?
Because you're dressed like that?
I was going to bed.
But I'm bored. Mom and Dad are downstairs hogging the TV.
Well, there must be something you can do. Why don't you torment your sister?
She's at Angela's.
Oh.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Let's play Chinese checkers. We could use peanut M&Ms.
Why don't we play Farm and Save My Baby? Then I can drop you from the window.
Well, here we are.
You sure nobody's home?
Oh, no, don't worry, Denise. Everybody went to the movies. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Why don't you have a seat on the sofa and I'll get the fire going.
I think these people are going to have to move first.
Honey, we weren't expecting you home so early.
No kidding. Bye.
It was nice meeting you.
I can't eat this waffle. It's still frozen.
Breathe on it. That'll melt the butter as well.
Hey, guys.
Morning, Heather. And how was your slumber party?
Oh, great. We stayed up all night, and around 2 in the morning, some guys from the football team showed up and tried to pull a panty raid.
A what?
Well, you know where a bunch of big guys go crazy and steal your underwear? Don't they have that in England?
Yes, but we call that half-time at a soccer match.
Morning.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Your date last night seemed very nice.
Yeah, maybe next time you'll be able to meet her standing up.
Well, see you, pal. Your mom and I are going down to Lumberama.
Yeah, we figure with spring coming, it might be nice to have a hammock.
Maybe you should get a trampoline.
Did I miss something?
I just can't stand it around this place anymore. I mean, there's no privacy. Can't even bring a girl home without someone embarrassing her.
Well, if you mean the night my Mambo Club came over...
No, it's not just that. It's everything. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Well, if you decide to move into the woods, take him with you.
Think of something.
Honey, are you sure this is right? I mean, we didn't skip over any bills or anything?
No, that's everything. I even remembered to pay Belvedere. Of course, that's not much.
I guess with both of us working now, we have more money than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never thought we'd have that problem.
Perhaps I could help you solve it.
Hey, maybe this is the year we go to Hawaii.
Sure. Hey, and when we get there, will you buy me one of those little hula girls?
I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. Your dad and I were just doing the bills.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, pal, we're sorry about last night. I mean, your mom and I didn't mean to cramp your style.
Oh, no, it's okay. Besides, I don't think it's going to be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about maybe moving out.
Moving out?
Yeah, I'm in college now, and I think it's about time that I have my own apartment. I mean, if it's okay with you guys.
Well, if you're sure you can swing it, pal, all right?
Yeah, I've got my job at Mr. Cluck's. And besides, I could always get a roommate.
I mean, the kid's 19.
I know, but it...
Well, if he doesn't go now, we might never get rid of him.
Fine.
Okay, pal, you can start looking.
Thanks. I already found one. I move in Tuesday.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, where have you been? We're supposed to be helping your brother move.
I am. Kevin said he needed some stuff to decorate his new apartment, so I got him this.
I hope you got that from a dentist.
Put it back.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
Oh, no, it's okay, really. That's Mr. Teddy.
How original.
Well, I just thought I'd take him along with me, for old time's sake.
Oh, would you like me to pack your baby blanket?
It's already in the car.
What's all this?
Mom wanted Kevin to have some of her home cooking.
I thought that was one of the reasons he was leaving.
Don't forget the muffins.
Well, everything's loaded, so I guess this is it.
All right. Now remember, I want you to eat right and get plenty of rest.
And don't forget to take your Geritol.
He knows what I mean.
Come on, Mom. I'm going to be fine. I'm only a few miles away. Besides, I'll be back once a week to drop off my laundry.
Well, pal, I guess you want to get going. Just remember, if you need us, we're here.
Thanks, Dad.
And remember, Kev, the only safe sex is no sex.
That's what your mom tells me.
Well, I'd better get going.
Well, good luck, Kevin. Yes. There you go, buddy.
Yep.
Bye. Okay, see ya.
So, how about one of those famous muffins?
No, gee, it seems like only yesterday that we were bringing him home from the hospital, and those little booties.
Oh, come on, Marsh.
Little chubby cheeks.
So now that he's gone, can I have his room?
What?
Well, I'm kind of bored with mine.
Hey, hold on, kitten. I mean, your brother's barely out the door.
I'm sorry.
Of course, now that you mention it, it could make a great TV room for your old pop.
Or a nice office for me.
We're having a special on stewed prunes.
The funny thing is, I woke up this morning and realized I didn't have any food.
Funny, I woke up and thought I did.
Well, anyway, I decided I'm going to have to get a roommate to help pay for the rent.
Oh? Isn't Mr. Teddy kicking in?
See, I'm going to put this ad in the school paper.
Handsome sophomore seeks blonde non-smoker to share rent and good times.
Well, what do you think?
I think if someone named Lars turns up, you're in big trouble.
Well, I better get going before Mom sees me and starts crying again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the choices we got for Kevin's room. We got Mom's law library, your old dad's TV room, Kitten's aerobics gym, and Westman's combination arcade and discipline room.
That way I can go there whether I've been good or bad. Hey, what do you think we should do, Mr. Belvedere?
About what?
Kevin's room. Everybody wants to do something different with it.
I think you should all compromise and give it to me.
You got a room.
You mean that glorified telephone booth? I can barely turn around in there.
It's not the room's fault.
I just thought it would be nicer to have a larger room. What with everybody barging in on me all the time.
Well, it's no fun if you knock.
Hey, big guy, I always thought you liked our company.
Oh, yes. I love people waking me up with their moronic problems.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you do something about it?
Oh, perhaps I will.
What do you mean, Mr. Belvedere?
I'm moving out, too.
Do you really think Mr. Belvedere will move out?
All the food's here.
You know, this is all your fault.
Me? What did I do?
Everything. You're disgusting and obnoxious.
Well, he likes that, so yeah.
Hey, guys, knock it off. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. You know the big guy. He's just letting off a little steam.
Yeah, right. It's not Mr. Belvedere talking. It's his empty stomach.
Well, goodbye, everyone. See you in the morning.
So anyway, I'm in this country from Romania to study computer science and animal husbandry. Shh, Glenn, don't interrupt.
Yeah, well, listen, Anatole, I really appreciate you coming by. There's a few other people interested, but I'll certainly keep you in mind.
Thank you very much. You know, Gwen and I are used to having our own room.
I'll remember that.
Well, the bedroom certainly seems nice.
Yeah, and don't worry, I can sleep on the fold-out bed.
Up to you. I guess there's a few things you should know about me. I work as a tutor, so I'd be more than happy to help you with term papers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm captain of the women's volleyball team, so the girls might be over a lot, if that's okay with you.
Oh, well, I guess it is.
Oh, is this an Eastern exposure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Great. I like to sunbathe nude in the morning.
Makes two of us.
Well, everything seems perfect. Can I move in tonight?
I'll be here.
Great. Your refrigerator, it's the kind with the freezer on the bottom.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I'm never gonna find anybody.
Hi there, roomie. Is this an Eastern exposure?
Why? I mean, what are you doing here?
I had a falling out with your parents, so I need a place to crash.
What?
You haven't got a roommate yet, have you?
Well, I did kind of promise a place to this nice Romanian family. Well, what I mean is, are you really sure you want to do this?
I won't be in the way. I still have to report to work at your parents', so all I'll really be doing is sleeping here.
All right, let's give it a try.
Splendid.
Oh, listen, the sofa pulls out into a nice king-size bed. I think it's more comfortable than the one in the bedroom.
In that case, you can have it.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Belvedere's ding-dongs.
Oh. Well, sometimes he hides them in the coffee. They're harder to see that way.
If you're looking for my ding-dongs, they're under the sink. I mean the sink in my apartment. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be clocking out.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I want to get back to my pad before wrestling starts.
Wrestling's not on TV tonight.
I know. I have a date.
Mr. Belvedere, you've been gone almost a week already. Don't you think we could sit down and talk about this?
Yeah, you're probably ready to come crawling back by now.
Actually, these arrangements suit me perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My duties are clearly defined. My evenings are off. And you two have more time to enjoy your children.
Hide me, hide me. Listen, you little monster, there wasn't any talent show.
Have fun.
It's abnormal psychology.
Oh, is there a chapter on Wesley? I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll let you study.
Thanks. I've got a really big test tomorrow.
Do you mind if I watch a little TV?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd like to buy an apostrophe.
You twit, you can't buy a punctuation mark. Where do they get these people?
Belongs to them now. He has their blood.
I'm sorry. I'll just sit here, quiet as a mouse. I have to eat.
See you later, Mr. Belvedere. I've got an 8 o'clock class.
That's funny. So do I. I thought with the campus right next door, why not take advantage of it? So I enrolled in your psych class. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, why not? What about my economics class? You taking that too?
No, I'm teaching it.
Honey, what are you doing? I'm bothering you. I mean, I used to bother Mr. Belvedere after dinner, but he's not here after dinner anymore, so I'm bothering you.
Oh, well, that's fine, honey. Why don't you sit down right here and you can bother me all you want.
But that's no fun. Mr. Belvedere usually says get lost or go play on the expressway or something.
Hey, Mom, look who's here.
Yes, what's his name, our oldest kid?
Nice to see you, stranger. Oh, you look so thin. Are you getting enough to eat?
Not if he's living with Belvedere.
So, tell us, how's everything going?
It's going okay. I guess I'm just not used to seeing so much of Mr. Belvedere.
I saw him once in just a shower cap.
I mean, he's there every morning, every night. He's even taking classes with me now.
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out.
Well, I really can't stay. I've got a date with Denise. Just stopped by to get some tapes I left in my room.
Oh, hey, Kev, they're not up there anymore. They're in the garage with the rest of your junk.
Huh?
Well, with you gone, we all discussed it and decided to make it into a little TV room.
Oh. When did all this happen?
About 5 minutes after you left.
Hey, pal, don't feel bad. It was either that or give it to Belvedere.
You mean that's how he wound up with me?
Yeah, you're so lucky.
I'll be in the garage, screaming. Sorry about dinner.
That's okay. I mean, except for the fire, it was real nice.
Yeah, well, I never made Vienna sausage flambe before. I didn't think the flames could shoot so high. So, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. We could start another fire.
Kevin, is this your tie? I found it hanging on the doorknob.
Belvedere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Look, when there's a tie on the doorknob, it means there's a girl in here and you're not supposed to come in.
Oh, at Cambridge last evening there was a pig's head on a pole. Well, look, I'm in the way. I'll just go sit outside on the curb until you're done.
No, that's okay. Kevin was just taking me home anyway.
I was? Come on, I'll walk you to your dorm.
What shall I do with this?
I'm home.
This is the final Jeopardy question, and the category is hostess products.
You probably bet everything.
Did someone have a bad day?
What happened? I thought you were going to clean this place up.
I was going to make the bed. Then I realized I was in it. What's the matter?
It's just, I bust my butt all day at school. I spent 5 hours on my feet slinging greasy chicken to come home to what? I mean, the place is a mess, and there's not even dinner on the table.
Don't you realize that I happen to work too?
Look, I'm too tired to fight, all right?
Oh, sure, you come waltzing in here and start criticizing, and when I try to say something, all of a sudden you're too tired.
Look, don't start with me.
Oh, I'm the one who started?
Hey, Fred and Wilma, you want to knock it off in there?
What's happening to us, Kevin?
I don't know, but I'm getting scared.
It seems that our little arrangement isn't quite working.
No. I guess we just get along better in small doses. But we sure did give it the old college try, huh?
No, we certainly did. But perhaps some things just aren't meant to be.
Right.
I'll help you pack.
Okay, I called. 2 pair. 3 of a kind. Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts. What? That's the way Grandma Huffnagel taught me.
Hi. Hey, Kev. Moving back in?
Here, see ya.
He hates long goodbyes.
So, what's the story, Belvedere?
Yeah, you moving back in?
Yes. I have decided that all of you have suffered enough, including Kevin.
Well, we'll try to respect your privacy from now on. We promise.
Yeah, and if I ever get the urge to bother you, I'll just go bother Heather instead.
Yeah, if you really want the other room, big guy, it's yours.
Thank you, but I think I'll stick to mine. Perhaps with a better lock. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll unpack my things.
Well, we kept your room exactly the way you left it.
Thank you.
Except Dad and I found the ding-dongs in your mattress, and my pet tarantula had babies in your underwear drawer.
Well, it's good to be home. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Kevin is still unable to find a suitable roommate. Poor lad. After living with me, everyone else pales by comparison. Regardless, he better find one soon, or he'll be moving back here to the Owens Asylum. Speaking of asylum, I seem to have been granted it by the family. Nobody's been up to bother me in almost 3 hours. Not even Wesley. Perhaps I'll go and bother him.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton, and I couldn't be more excited. Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Wesley's jumped off the garage. Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Wesley's jumped off the garage.
I'll see to it. Goodbye, Hortense.
Well?
Mrs. Huffnagel claims that Wesley was using Grandma Huffnagel's shawl for parachuting off the garage roof.
Wesley Owens, you could have been killed. Not really. Grandma Huffnagel was sleeping one off on the lawn, and she broke my fall.
You go up to your room and don't come down till I tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're at it, I want you to write that valedictory speech for your graduation.
Come on, Mom. Just because I got the best grades in school, why do I have to write a speech about it?
To be named 6th grade valedictorian is a great honor, and I'm proud of you.
Great, then maybe you should write it.
Don't you sass me, mister!
Kevin, you're home early. I thought you had a date with Cindy.
You won't believe it, Mr. Belvedere. It was incredible. Suddenly we started trembling. The car was vibrating. The whole earth was tossing and turning.
Cindy must be quite a girl.
Huh? No, I saw a UFO. You know, like a flying saucer. See, we were parked up on Makeout. Lookout Mountain. And I looked up and I saw this big, round, silver thing with little rotating lights.
Well, perhaps it was an airplane or a helicopter. Maybe it was a blimp.
Hey, I know a blimp when I see one. I mean, you know what I mean.
So, what do you think, big guy?
I think those sacks look better on the potatoes.
We're in training for Father John Olympics at school.
And you're practicing for the Guess My Lower Extremities competition?
It's a sack race, Belvedere.
Yeah, I put pink fringe on mine.
Yeah, and I got blue because I'm a guy.
I'll call Bellevue. They're running a 2-for-1 special.
Don't listen to him, kitten. He'll change his tune once we win the wheelbarrow race. Ready?
Okay.
You get the door.
Greetings, Earthling.
Mr. Belvedere, looking for that spaceship. I think I finally located the Big Dipper.
Oh?
Yeah, take a look.
Kevin, those are the Huffnagel's Christmas lights. They never took them down.
Go ahead, make fun. But you'll feel different when I make contact with aliens and I'm on the cover of Time.
Just keep that thing pointed away from Fifi Huffnagel's window, or else you'll be doing time.
I mean, I can't believe we got talked into going to the stupid graduation dance. It's for geeks.
Don't worry. I got a few tricks up my sleeve that'll keep things jumping.
All right.
Mrs. Owens is ready to drive you gentlemen to the party.
We're all set.
Any progress on the valedictory speech?
It's on the table.
Good evening, ladies and germs.
Well, it's a start.
It's finished.
Oh, man, it's even geekier than I thought.
Quick, give me a chunk.
Calm down, Miles. There's a time and a place for everything.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Principal Hodges.
Let me make something clear, Owens. I may have to let you come to this dance, and I may have to let you be valedictorian, but that doesn't mean I have to like you.
May I say, sir, that those hair implants have taken beautifully.
Don't kiss up to me, Owens. It won't help. I'm watching you.
Well, let's go see what the guys are doing. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Anybody interested in a little action? Yeah? Like what? Like a toad in the punch bowl. Ah, come on, Wes. Get real. That's kid stuff. But this room is full of girls. Don't you want to bug them?
Hi, guys. Hello, Wesley.
What do you want, rat face?
Oh, Wesley. You've called me that since kindergarten. Don't you think it's about time you use my real name?
Okay, what do you want, barf brain?
Wesley T. Owens, you are gross.
Yeah, get with the program. I'll dance with you, Roberta.
Okay. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Roberta looks kind of cute.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Looks like it's toad time, and this is the place. Cover me.
Young people, the refreshment table is now open. I'm sure we're all grateful to our hard-working cafeteria staff for this lavish spread of sponge cake and punch. Yes, well, we'll enjoy yourselves. But please, one trip only.
Have some punch, Roberta. It has quite a kick. Toad! It's a joke. I'm just making everybody laugh.
Mr. Owens, the kindergarten party is down the hall. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable there.
No, I'll stay here.
Then stop acting like such a spaz.
Why don't you just take your stupid old toad and get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, I didn't want to come to this party anyway. Come on, let's go, Miles.
I'm going to stay here.
Huh? Why?
I want to dance.
Fine, who cares? I'm getting out of here.
While you're at it, why don't you grow up? Yeah.
All right, Wesley. What have you done?
Nothing.
You've been away less than an hour. Did the police raid the dance?
No, I just missed you.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. Was there a fatality?
Yeah, my toad.
What was the cause of death?
Island punch.
Aloha.
Mr. Belvedere, do you think I'm childish?
Actually, demented is the word I like to use.
They threw me out, Mr. Belvedere. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am a jerk.
Of course you are. But don't worry, you'll do better next time.
There ain't gonna be a next time. If everyone wants me to grow up, that's what I'm gonna do. Starting tomorrow, I'm a new man.
And I was just beginning to outwit the old one.
Close the door! Well, that's the first time I ever saw a dog with a fin on his back.
When you ripped that fence post out of the ground and started chasing you, I thought you were a goner.
Well, sit down. You'll feel better with a little breakfast under your sweats.
Oh, can't. We gotta do one more mile before I go to school. Ready, Dad?
Right behind you, kitten. Yeah. Well, let's go up the front.
Gee, I hope George isn't overdoing this training thing.
Yes, he did look dog-tired.
Morning, all.
Hi, honey. Gee, don't you look nice. Is there something special at school today?
No, except we have a new substitute teacher, and I just want to make a good impression.
Honey, are you feeling all right?
Never better.
Would you like some breakfast? We have cocoa crunches.
Not really, that's for kids. I think I'll just grab a cup of coffee on the way in. Bye, all.
Kevin, what are you doing? It's the middle of the night.
Research.
Oh, yes, of course. Vixens from Venus is the last word in authenticity. Don't you think this alien lunacy's gone far enough?
Look, it's not lunacy, it's fact.
Oh, regardless, it's ruining your health and interfering with your studies.
Are you kidding? I've never studied harder.
Chariots of the gods, communion, men who hate aliens, and the women who love them.
This one's got pictures. See? There have actually been cases where human males have made love to alien women.
Oh, it happens every day.
Yeah, look at this. A Peruvian farmer was plowing a field late at night, and all of a sudden, he was caught in a beam of light from the sky. A beautiful alien woman came down and,
Plowed his field?
Yeah, and if it can happen in Peru, it can happen in Pittsburgh.
Hello, George.
Hi, Belvedere. Did you know there are 3 Fritos, a set of car keys, and a chocodile under the stove?
I know, that's where I keep them. May I ask what you're doing?
I wrecked my back practicing for the wheelbarrow race. I figured this might help.
I see.
I thought that father-daughter thing was going to be a bunch of fake girl sports. Some of those kids are killers.
Oh.
I took a hit in dodgeball and I made a soprano out of a shorter girl.
Why don't you just tell Heather you're not up to it?
No, this is important. The little girl's growing up. Pretty soon she'll be married to some dirtbag husband and I'll never see her. Maybe my last time to do some special stuff with her.
George, you're going to have to let go sooner or later. But not right now.
Belvedere! Belvedere! Hey, get me off this thing, will you?
Good afternoon, all.
Hello.
Hi, honey. You're home from school awfully late. Did you have detention?
No, a meeting at the Dairy Queen. Possible distribution deal for the school paper.
Honey, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Now that you mention it, I was wondering if I could give a party here.
Party?
Nothing fancy, just a casual little get-together with a few of the right kids. Make some contacts, do a little networking.
Well, sure. Hey, we could have ice cream and little hats and, hey, maybe even a clown.
Let me get back to you on that. I'm gonna go make some Postman and wheat thins.
He's sick, isn't he?
The Hofnagels must think so. They've just taken their house off the market.
I'm worried about him, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, I assure you, Mrs. Owens, that underneath that three-piece suit, there beats the heart of a potential felon. Can I help you?
Yeah. Bob Kincaid, Mutual of Pittsburgh. Someone here called about buying some long-term life insurance.
No?
That's for me. And lastly, of course, is the threat of economic retaliation. And that, in a nutshell, is why I think we can't afford any more trade embargoes.
Rumaki, anyone?
Hey, this is liver.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
And there's cottage cheese for any of you young ladies who might be watching your weight.
I'll be in the kitchen. If you need anything, just whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you? Maybe not.
Hi, Wesley.
Roberta, glad you can make it. Won't you come in?
Thanks. But no more toe tricks, okay?
I wouldn't think of it.
Oh.
Hey, Wes, can't we play a game or something?
Now that you mention it, we do have enough hands here for a canasta tournament.
Never mind.
Miles, my man, you're looking razor sharp.
Hi, guys.
Bob, I'd like you to meet a pal of mine. Bob Kincaid, Miles Nomnoster.
Bob Kincaid, Mutual of Pittsburgh. Say, your folks have a dental plan?
Hey, Belvedere, what kind of kid's party is this?
A bad one.
Who's the guy in a cheap polyester suit?
Insurance salesman. Mutual pain in the whatever.
Hi. How's the party going?
It's the worst. I've seen kids have more fun waiting to get a tetanus shot.
And so we learned that Sudbury, Ontario is the nickel capital of North America.
Wesley Owens, this is the most boring party in the history of the world.
Yeah.
I am going to the mall.
Yeah, this is Dullsville. I'll drive.
Where is everybody going? We've still got 15 pounds of Rumaki.
Forget it. The party was a disaster. Even the insurance guy left.
Oh, it wasn't so bad. I came away with a full medical plan.
What am I supposed to do, Mr. Belvedere? When I act like a kid, everyone laughs. And when I act grown up, everyone leaves.
Well, maybe you should stop acting.
Huh?
Wesley, life is a series of cycles. Your childhood was cycle 1, and now you're entering cycle 2.
You make me sound like an old dog.
Wesley, I never thought I'd bring myself to be able to say this, but you've got to be yourself.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Wes.
What's the matter? Was the mall closed?
Wes, we came back because we kind of feel bad about what happened.
Yeah, right.
Wesley, when I told you to grow up, I just meant act a little more your age.
We're still your friends, no matter how dopey you act.
Well, we sure don't act like it.
I know it sounds strange, Wes, but I think the kids are sincere.
Thanks, Bob.
You bet.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. We need you.
Huh? Tomorrow is graduation. If we're gonna do something truly wicked to Principal Hodges, we've got to have your help.
Forget it, I can't.
You can't? The greatest criminal mind in the history of the school? Can't?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Is this the legendary Wesley Owens who set fire to the custodian's back hair? The boy who glued Miss Steckler's wedgies to the floor? The criminal genius who hid a dead fish in the detention hall radiator? Wesley Owens who's going to lead us kids in the greatest prank in the history of Chester Conklin Elementary School?
Yes! Yes! I'm that Wesley Owens, and I'll do it!
Gee, it's a good thing we got here early. The place is really filling up.
Oh, you wouldn't think so many teachers would show up for Wes's graduation.
Give the people what they want and they'll turn out.
So, did you go over Wes's speech?
No, he told me you did it. Have you seen it, Mr. Belvedere?
No, all that Wesley said was that he'd prepared something special.
Maybe we better map out the nearest exit.
And thank you, orchestra, for that unique rendition of Slaughter on 10th Avenue. And now, parents and friends, we come against my better judgment to that portion of the ceremonies in which the valedictorian will read his address. This year's valedictorian, Wesley T. Owens, has been responsible for more teacher overtime hours than any student in our history. It is with trepidation that I give you Wesley Owens.
Thank you, Principal Hodges. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to welcome you to our graduation. Being named valedictorian is a very great honor, but it would not have been possible without the fine education offered here at Chester Conklin Elementary School. An education of mind and of heart, for here we have learned not only to be ourselves, but to be the best selves we can possibly be. As we face an uncertain future, we can do so with full hearts, knowing that we come away from this place with the knowledge that will guide us through the shoals and rapids that lay ahead. Thank you all.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Well, in that case, I guess I can release the SWAT team. Now, if everyone will join me in singing the school song.
And while we're at it, you're grounded for the summer.
You will not leave your room except for meals and trips to the bathroom. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You're just plenty lucky Principal Hodges was a county cartwheel champion. You might have sued us.
I know. But you gotta admit, it was a great prank.
I'd give it 4 stars.
I sprained my ankle.
Oh, I knew you shouldn't have gotten involved in those fool races.
Well, he didn't hurt himself in a race.
Huh?
Well, I was so excited to be there, I caught my foot on a seatbelt restraint and fell out of the car.
Honey, this is hurt.
Not as much as my pride. I'm sorry, kitten. I wanted to be a hero and win you a bunch of medals.
Well, that's okay, Dad. It's like you always taught me. It's not whether you win or lose, but how you get out of the car. Besides, we didn't come away empty-handed. We won the medal for the tug-of-war.
Oh, how did you manage that?
Hello, all.
Careful, or you'll draw harmonicas. Kevin, don't you think it's time that you gave up this quest of intergalactic romance and got back to normal life?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just, once you've seen something that spectacular, you want to see it over and over. More than that, you want to be part of it.
I know. I felt that way the first time I saw Ursula Andress. Kept some dinner in the oven.
Oh, no, thanks. Cindy invited me over to her place, and she said I can have anything I want.
Sounds like a good offer.
Yeah. See ya.
Please, I have enough problems down here. Intergalactic twit. Things have finally quieted down here in the Owens household. George has hobbled off to bed, proud to know that in Heather's heart, he is still a winner. Wesley sleeps off the first night of his month sentence in his room. I think it will take 3 days to get the smile off his face. Kevin, having given up the pursuit of UFOs, has returned to campus and the study of other heavenly bodies. I, on the other hand, have developed a great fondness for extraterrestrials. After all, anyone who calls me slim can't be all bad.
Hey now, Hawk here. Big Bisque. I've only got 10 seconds to advise you to catch Spencer for hire. Tomorrow, advising is what I do best. Watch.
Sunday at 7, the world's most extraordinary couple has returned. Alan and his mermaid wife, Madison, in the all-new Splash 2.